This one is for Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Mama.
What's up? Welcome back to Bob Moss Nano Tanks. Just going to be rolling the shrimp footage and talking, maybe rolling some B-roll today, keeping it real chill, real simple. See how this one goes. See if you guys like this style of video compared to my other styles. I've been having a lot of fun, but I've also been having some complaints. So we're just going to change it up a little bit, keep things fresh and clean. Alright, so today's topic is Bacter AE. What does it do? How much should you use? And how often should you use it? Let's just jump right into it. Let's no dilly-dallying here on Bob Moss Nano Tanks. You know that.
And that's the truth.
So first, what does it do? Well, Bacter AE is a biofilm promoter. It contains amino acids and bacterial products. The bacterial colonies, I guess, what do they call it on the bottle here? They call it a bacteria culture. The contained bacteria cultures are water activated, so they're totally fine. The Bacter AE, it lasts quite a while. What's my expiration? Is there even an expiration? Yeah, it lasts like 2-3 years or something like that before the bacteria cultures have any issues. It also contains, like I said, amino acids, proteins, things like that. They claim it helps clean up your water, but I know for sure it definitely helps promote biofilm growth.
Wow.
And it is something that the shrimp will eat directly. When you put it into the tank, the shrimp tend to go nuts and go all over it because those amino acids are just a fancy word for protein, by the way, in case you didn't know that. So the benefits of Bacter AE, it's going to add microorganisms, like I said, amino acids. It adds enzymes to the aquarium, and as I mentioned, it helps promote that biofilm growth. The biofilm is our main food source for our little shrimpies, so it's a good thing to have. The negatives of this is it's very easy to overdose, and the bacterial cultures in it do consume oxygen in the tank. So if you overdose, you will not only get a nitrate spike, but you will also get an oxygen deficiency. And yeah, you can just from the name of it, you can tell that's not good, right?
Be very careful.
Second, how much of this should you use? The bottle, the container, it says to use one of their scoops every day per 120 liters or 30 gallons or so. That to me is way too much. You should probably half that dose. I've weighed this out. I said it in a very old video. The scoop weighs about 1/2 gram of the powder. So to half that, you're gonna do 1/4 gram, and then you just scale that down from there. So 120 liters, 30 gallons. If you have a 10 liter, you're gonna do 1/3 of that. So 1/3 of 0.25 is a number that I'll put on the screen. And then obviously the smaller the tank, the less you use. I should have a little visual on the screen here of how much I use in my tanks with a little scoop. Maybe not the Bacter AE scoop, because I don't know if I still have that, but I have this other scoop that I use. And yeah, we put it this much in, and then we put it into water. Ba-bam, ba-bam. There you go. Bacter AE, shrimp go nuts. Yeah, it's just good for the tank. Next point.
Okay, you ready?
And third is how often should you use this? And just I guess to finish off on point 2, it's about the rice grain size portion that you hear everybody talk about. You're putting in the rice grain size portion of the powder, and that's what you do. Yeah. So anyway, how often should you feed this? I would say no more than every other day because of the oxygen thing I mentioned earlier. And just you don't want too much. If you have something like a bee pollen or an alternative powdered product, you can do the powdered foods every day. I just wouldn't do this type of bacterial product every day. I don't think there would be anything negative, but I don't know, variety's the spice of life, right? You want to give your shrimp variety. You don't want to eat the same food every day. You think your shrimp want to eat the same damn food every day? No, your shrimp don't want to eat the same food every day. And I guess 3B here is how you dose it as well. It's usually recommended to mix it with some water. You just put your little bit of powder in, put some tank water, squirt some water from your tank in there, mix it up so it's nice and milky, and then you dump it in, and ta-da, Bacter AE dosing. It's totally fine to just put the powder on the surface of the water and it'll disperse around, and it takes some time, but it will go in. And then your shrimp come up to the surface, and it's kind of funny to see them upside down on all the floating plants, right? Yes, funny stuff. So that is all. It's a super quick topic. It's not very complex. If you have a scale, you can weigh it out, but if you follow my visual guide that I have in the B-roll here, you can definitely just eye it out like I do. I don't weigh it anymore. I weighed it when I first started shrimp keeping, but we don't do that anymore because it takes way too much time, and ain't nobody got time for that. So thank you all so much for watching, for making it to the end. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Leave a comment below. Tell me how often you dose Bacter AE, or do you even use Bacter AE anymore? I know there are some alternative products out there. I know I have some like Mark Shrimp Tanks Biomix, but I know there's a ton of other stuff by a whole bunch of other companies. I can't name them all here. Maybe if I have the energy, I'll Google search and put them on the screen. But if you want to have a chat with me, I have my Discord fan club link in the description. I'm there all the time. I also have my Twitch streams 24/7, link in the description. YouTube channel member shoutouts here: Neil Mitchell, Jamie Anderson, Tater Salad, Rival, Robert Redmond, Poseidon's Pets, and Mitch Bottoма. Also Patreon shoutouts: Leather Turtle, Michael Redmond, and my boy Brian Dotson. If you want your name shouted out, those links are also in the description. Like everything. Does anyone even read my description? I don't even know. I do a pretty good job with them sometimes. And okay, anyway, thank you. That's all for now. And remember, guys, keep your shrimp hand strong. Till next time, bye bye now. Do you even use Bacter AE anymore? I know there are Wazersatz für Biofilm und Mikroflora / Mikrofauna im Garnelen Aquarium. The fuck? Half the thing is German. This makes no sense. Fuchsrim Aquarium wichtig Mikroorganism Aminosäuren und Enzyme hinzu. Es verbessert die Wasserverkakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakak